Okay, Dave 192, part two. This is kind of a follow-up, some late breaking news that has occurred. The first thing is Donald Trump Hillary was trying to say that it's Jim Comey that won the election for, and Trump just tweeted out, Jim Comey's the best friend that Hillary Clinton ever had. The news that Hillary was under a grand jury investigation about a week before the election never came out. That was held and suppressed by Andrew McCabe, but now Judicial Watch's emails that have come out today show that clearly there was a grand jury meeting, and I'm going to show specifically what it was about. I said this morning it was about the BlackBerry emails before I saw the note. Now I have official confirmation of that. I said it was about the BlackBerry enterprise server. Again, this is information that's already been subpoenaed in 2015 by Judicial Watch. So this is already in process 2 years down the road, and we're starting to see the initial benefits of it now. So again, give to Judicial Watch. I don't want any money. This is now can just be added to the Judicial Watch. As you can see here, I talked about, Hillary talking about Anthony Weiner's trusted staff. You read that right. Anthony Weiner's trusted staff in handling classified, top secret classified devices like secure phones, like her phone. The only thing that would make sense there would be Anthony Weiner being a protege of Chuck Schumer and a protege of the Chuck Schumer Wall Street kind of connections. That would be a phone from, and here it says clearly, send a FedEx secure cell phone from Anthony's DC staff. Okay, but here it says in the actual listing from Judicial Watch, it says Priestap, who is the special agent, declared under penalty of perjury that the FBI obtained a grand jury subpoena related to the BlackBerry email accounts. Now, BlackBerry email accounts go along with BlackBerry servers and BlackBerry enterprise servers. So they're in the indictment right there. It's talking about and again, it's the 19 email accounts. Again, I don't know how many were in the pile. I'm guessing 5 or 6. As new people were added at the State Department, they would send out new phones. But again, these all had the ability to sync so that the classified information was available, to be made available. So I don't think it's just the Wall Street now. I think it's far beyond just the Wall Street. I think you're gonna find wherever you wanted to sell the subscription service, a phone's going to go. So that's how I think you get to the 17 number. I think the Wall Street firms was only about 12, but I have to check this, cross-check this. But here's Trump's tweet: FBI Director Comey was the best thing that ever happened to Hillary. Now, do I think this is important from an investigative point of view? No, a lot of the data is already here in these presentations. But this is a key mind shift by Trump, that he realizes that Comey's not on his side, that Andrew McCabe's not on his side, that he's the one that's been kind of taking him out at the kneecaps. And now I think it's crystallizing exactly the mechanics, down to the actual mechanics of the rat line. This is the information rat line. So, and Trump still smarting from being blamed, by the Russians, which was a kind of a cockamamie cover story right from the beginning. And it was just, as I said, it almost was Chuck Schumer and Schiff pulling the House down on the House Democrats. So I think that's what's coming. I'll update everyone a little bit later this afternoon on the Comey testimony today. I don't expect much to come of it. I think it'll be mostly a Schiff charade. But I just would remind everybody, I just looked at the UN DOS report for drugs overseas operations. Opium level production, we're sending another 5,000 troops to Afghanistan, so it's now a 16-year war. Opium levels are at the highest production ever. So that's part two.